Yo guys, welcome back again to 10 Binge. You know, 2026 has already been packed with amazing TV shows. We've got dark thrillers, mystery series with insane twists, emotional dramas, and some seriously addictive crime stories. So today, we're counting down the top 10 best new TV series to watch in 2026 so far. So let's jump right into it. Starting off the list, we've got Man on Fire on Netflix with 7 episodes, and this show is intense from the beginning. The story follows John Creasy, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, a former Special Forces mercenary struggling after a failed mission destroyed his life. His old friend, Paul Rayburn, played by Bobby Cannavale, brings him to Rio for a protection job, but after a bombing kills Rayburn's family except for her daughter Poe, Creasy disappears with her into the favelas while uncovering a conspiracy tied to the CIA and the Brazilian government. The action is brutal, the atmosphere is amazing, and the emotional side of Creasy's character makes the series even better. Coming in at number 9, Legends is another Netflix series with 6 episodes, and honestly, this one gets stressful really fast. Based on true events from the 1990s, the story follows British customs agents recruited by undercover veteran Don, played by Steve Coogan, to create fake identities and infiltrate a huge heroin smuggling operation. Ordinary workers like Guy Stanton, played by Tom Burke, suddenly get dragged into dangerous criminal worlds across London and the Middle East. The series really captures the paranoia and pressure of living a double life, and it feels grounded and realistic the entire time. Sliding into number 8, Rooster on HBO Max with 10 episodes, and this was honestly one of the biggest surprises of the year for me. Steve Carell plays Greg Russo, a famous writer whose personal life completely falls apart after a messy divorce. Trying to reconnect with his estranged daughter, Katie, played by Charlie Clive, he moves to Ludlow College after she somehow burns down her faculty house. From there, he gets pulled into chaotic campus politics while trying to help save her career. The show balances awkward comedy and emotional family moments really well, and it's honestly just a super fun binge. At number 7, DTF St. Louis on HBO Max with 7 episodes might sound weird at first, but the show itself is actually really good. The story follows a messy love triangle between a local weatherman, played by Jason Bateman, his ASL interpreter, played by David Harbour, and the interpreter's wife, played by Linda Cardellini. Things start falling apart after they begin using a dating app for affairs, eventually leading to a mysterious death. It's funny, uncomfortable, and surprisingly dark at times, especially with how it explores loneliness and fake online connections. Halfway through the list, Scarpetta brings serious detective thriller energy to Prime Video with 8 episodes. Nicole Kidman plays medical examiner Kay Scarpetta, who returns to Virginia to investigate brutal, high-profile murders while also dealing with constant tension involving her sister, Dorothea, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. The series mixes detailed forensic investigations with emotional family drama really well, and the chemistry between the two leads makes every scene more intense. Breaking into the top 5, Steel is streaming on Disney Plus with 6 episodes, and this series was such a cool surprise. Sophie Turner plays Zara, an ordinary office worker who suddenly gets trapped in a massive heist after criminals storm her investment firm. She's forced to help steal billions from pension funds while slowly realizing how corrupt the system around her really is. The show moves at a really fast pace, and what makes it stand out is how it mixes classic heist tension with social commentary. Coming in at number 4, Detective Hole is another Netflix hit with 8 episodes, and if you love dark crime stories, this series is absolutely for you. Set in Oslo, the show follows alcoholic detective Harry Hole as he investigates gruesome serial murders while struggling with his own personal demons. The deeper he goes into the criminal underworld, the more his own life starts falling apart too. The atmosphere here is cold, raw, and super addictive, and it really feels like classic Nordic noir done right. Taking the number 3 spot, Runaway on Netflix with 8 episodes is one of those shows you genuinely can't stop watching. The story follows Simon Green after he discovers his drug-addicted daughter, Paige, busking in a park, but trying to save her drags him into a dangerous conspiracy involving violence, cult-like groups, and hidden family secrets. Every episode keeps adding more mysteries, and the pacing is so fast that you'll probably end up binge-watching the entire thing in one sitting. At number 2, Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen is streaming on Netflix with 6 episodes, and this series has one of the most uncomfortable atmospheres of the year. Set during a luxury wedding on an isolated estate, the story follows tensions between guests slowly exploding over one weekend as old grudges and secrets begin surfacing. The series constantly builds this feeling that something terrible is about to happen, and every episode gets more intense than the last. And finally, taking the number 1 spot, His and Hers on Netflix with 6 episodes. The series follows an estranged couple, a struggling journalist played by Tessa Thompson, and a small-town detective played by John Bernthal, who both end up investigating the same murder from completely different perspectives. The deeper they dig, the more twisted the truth becomes, and the series keeps throwing surprises at you non-stop. The atmosphere, mystery, and final twists make this one of the most addictive thrillers released this year. So yeah, 2026 is already stacked with amazing TV shows, and this is only part 1. Let me know which series you're watching first, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more TV and movie content.